Alright, so here's all the reasons DBD is complete cringe. Alright, basically, see, first things first, very minor detail. I don't know if you can see that, Joey's beard, it's like painted on, and I really hate that. It looks, I'm gonna put a picture up. His beard looks very painted on, and I don't like the way his eyes are blacked out, and how am I supposed to choose? I have all these, how am I supposed to choose? I could pick this, I could pick this, all of this. All of this. I can't choose between these. Why is the knife in this set cause this set force? Why can't I use this when not in this set? The DVD devs are cringe and don't think about these things. Where's my outfit pack? Alright, alright. Now, so recently they changed it. So you see how these all have different colors? You know, we have uh very rare, I don't even ultra this these are all cringe. But we have just a bunch of different things. They changed all tier 3 perks to be purple. Before, I just know, oh, if I'm going for something that's green, I'll go over here. If I'm going for something that's purple, I'll go up here. Do you want to go for something that's freaking yellow? Go down here. But no, the devs changed it, so now everything's purple, and I can't find the thing I want. Like, say I'm looking for, I don't know, what's a perk that I can't see that I can name off the top of my head? Say I'm looking for Trail of Torment. Alright, where's Trail of Torment? So Trail of Torment, it'd probably be something, yeah, I guess, yeah, let's say it's purple. Well, everything's purple, so I'm supposed to find it. I think I know where it is, actually. Wait. Where's Trail of Torment at? Oh, I have it on. Trail of Torment's right there, technically. Alright, offerings. This. This, OP. This is OP. This is also OP. This is retarded. These are too rare. Ebonies are way too common. Like this. This could be either this, a button, or ebony. Ebonies let you kill all 4 survivors in a game. Devs, how is that fair? Let's go up to, Survivor. Alright, I'm gonna complain about Survivor, because I like complaining about Survivors a lot. Load faster, please. Alright. So, Survivor. OP. This is OP. This is also OP. Why are flashlights so rare? Where is there a flashlight in my blood web? Where is there a flashlight? I already bought this, but there's only one of them, and it's annoying. Oh, also, why are all the good survivor perks, sprint burst, self-care, stuff like that, dead hard, they're all free. But if I wanted to go get something like one of the meta killer perks like BBQ, I'd have to pay $5 to buy Cannibal, or wait until it comes into the Shrine of Secret, which it never does. It just doesn't. Which is cringe. Very, very cringe. Alright. I'm gonna keep complaining. I'm gonna find something to complain about real quick. Oh, I figured it out. Why doesn't Julie get any cool cosmetics? Julie is, this girl right here. She's this girl. She doesn't get any cool cosmetics. Everybody got this, so this doesn't count. But, like, she got this, and, like, that's it. That's all she got. That was kind of cool, but the Frank one's better. Oh, why did they nerf this? This used to be super glowy and awesome, but they just made it look terrible. Also, Julie's mask looks better. This, I don't like these eyes. They're stupid. Um, why do why does the blue outfit cost like a million stuff? Like that's $10. That is $10. But these outfits are allowed to be bought with like actual playing the video game. Shrine of Secrets never has anything good in it. You see, I already have this. This comes from a free character, kind of free character, free character, free character. Why would anybody buy these? You can literally grind for the same amount of time it would take you to get these and get every single one of these characters teachables, especially considering it is a blood hunt right now. You don't need to. Also, why are look at this. Legion used to be so good because his power no heal. You're not allowed to heal against Legion pretty much. But stuff like this, like Sabi Butcher that you couldn't heal against him with, like or it'd take longer to heal, you cannot use this because your first attack, if you're good, is always going to be a special attack, but it only goes with basic attacks. That is cringe. I don't like that. And Thana, I don't know. Wait, am I not running Thana? That's cringe. Um, Why are like some like really niche perks like overwhelming presence? Like they seem so good. Like this guy, I've had someone deplete their flashlight entirely trying to flashlight save me, or flashlight save against somebody, or flashlight save someone, and Lightborn. I had Lightborn, so he just used his entire flashlight in like 3 seconds, and it was great. But I can't run this because if I don't run this build, wait, don't look at that. Don't look at that. If I don't run this exact build, I'm pretty much gonna lose. Like where's the best Legion build in the game? I don't know. Nobody's gonna heal. Niche. Barbecue and chili. Freaking. And see, I can't even find any of the perks. I know where they were before. Like, this looks just like Spirit Fury. Where's Spirit Fury at? Where's Spirit Fury? Screw it. I'm just gonna run the best build in the entire game for every killer. Where's Noed? I want Noed. Go Noed. Um. Oh, Ruin. Yes, of course. We need Ruin. They ruined Ruin, sadly. It's still okay though. Where is Blood Warden? And Ebony Morning. We'll just go with an Ebony Morning. Keep monitoring abuse because I can't be valid. Oh, Legion's base frenzy speed, by the way, or not base frenzy speed. See, it doesn't even say. Oh, this game considerably, slightly, stuff like that. It doesn't actually give you the exact speed or like how much it actually like increases or decreases something by, and that's really annoying because like something like this. Let's go find what is it? Like stuff like this. Um, allows for. I gotta go find something good. A good example. Oh yeah, these two, Cold Dirt and Joey's Mixtape. See, considerably decreases fatigue after Feral Frenzy ends. See, when Legion, they teenager, they don't like kill, but they do like kill. So when they stop stabbing, they go ah, and they look at their hands. And this decreases that because the Legions, ugh, I hate the Legion. So they like it decreases it, but it doesn't decrease it by much. Like it's only like not even a second, and that's cringe. Because before, with these two equipped, somebody tries to walk away, you're dead. It's just gonna happen. I can't have this build on. If Devin saw this, he'd get mad at me. Why'd you guys make me take my build off? I don't remember what it was. Thana, where's Thana? Where's Thana? Thana. Wait, are they in? Oh, they're in alphabetical order. All right, sweet. So what else do I need? Wait. Oh, I hate that. A nurse's calling. Because you're just gonna call this nurses. You're not gonna call this nurse calling. Just like you're not gonna call this barbecue and chill. You're gonna call it BBQ. You're not gonna call something like I don't know, freaking. Let's find a good example. Brutal strength. You're not gonna say brutal strength. You're gonna say brutal. But like a nurse is calling, you're gonna say, oh, nurse is calling. So you're gonna go to the end. But where is N at? No, it's right here. It's like the first thing. That's dumb. Change it. Make it nurse is calling, not a nurse is calling. I need my build. I had monitor, Thana. What else did I have? Where's my builder? This is true. Was this just like build? This is a build I would run. This is a build I would run. But I want my other build back, because my other build was cool. Where's my other build? You know what, you guys are cringe. I'm gonna have to go look at. Oh, I have to take that off. Also, you wanna know, so, see, Huntress, she's very, very hard to play. You have to know how to aim. And, I mean, like, I'm okay at Huntress, but you see, so the people who are God tier Huntress, they run this. So, see this right here. Reduces maximum carried hatchets amount by 4. Now, by default, Huntress has 5 hatchets. This, when you hit somebody with your hatchet, they dead. Well, they're gonna go into dying state, which means they're bleeding out and you can pick them up. Now, this, already pretty if by itself. But this and this, well, guess what? Now you have 3 of them. Now you, instead of having 2 hatchets where, so, okay, So say you want to down like I don't know. Shut up, alarm. Carson's gonna laugh at that if he watches this. I don't want Carson to laugh. Let's see. 5 hatchets. Yeah, you could down 2 people if you were good. With this, you can down 3 people, grab a hatchet, and down the fourth before anything else happens. With this is very toxic if you're good. Um, what else do I have to complain about? No, I'm not gonna complain about. No, I'm gonna complain about Tombstone Myers. I'm gonna complain about everything. So Tombstone Myers, you put on this. You put on this. Wait, do I even have it? I don't think I have it. So there's a So there's something called there's Tombstone Myers, which is you run an add-on that this, which allows you to kill every single survivor in tier 3 of Myers. Myers basically how he works is he stalks you up. He stalks you. And then when he gets his stalk bar full, he goes into evil mode and he stabs you and you instantly die. Um or you instantly get downed. But with this, if he clicks on you, you're going to get grabbed and you're going to be held up and he's going to stab you. Now, what you do is you don't run Tuft of Hair. You run something else. I don't think I have the add-on. Is it my blood web? I think it's the other red add-on. I don't really remember it. You run them and you get infinite tier 3 infinite murder, and if you pressure gens well enough, you basically destroy the entire team. Also, I hate Nurse. In video, she looks a lot faster than she actually is. And it makes me want to play her, but then I don't want to play her after that. And I hate Blight's turning radius, and I hate Billy's turning radius. Billy's turning radius once he like just in general. And Blight's turning radius when he swings is really low, and it basically means that if you lunge at any survivor, you're not gonna hit them. Pyramid Head. So what this is the thing, bad thing. Pyramid Head, what he used to be able to do, his ability, he puts his sword in ground and then he lifts it up, and a big thing comes out, like a line comes out, and anybody in that line when it comes out gets injured. But what he did is, so basically, okay, so a lot of killers, like Huntress, Annoying Slinger, and Pyramid Head now. What they'll do is they'll just wait until you're going to vault or drop a pallet, and then you're stuck in that animation. So they can't, so you cannot like dodge it. So they'll throw it at you then. Huntress, you're gonna get injured. Deathslinger, you're gonna get grabbed. If it's a pallet, you're gonna be fine pretty much. And if it's a vault, you're gonna get hit. But with Pyramid Head, you're going to get hit, but he doesn't have to do that. What he can do is he can go through, and a lot of survivors, how they'll do it is good, is they'll fake it, and instead of actually vaulting or dropping the pallet, they won't drop the pallet, basically making you waste your power, and they giving them more space to run. Pyramid Head, he go towards you, and then he cancel it, and they tried to fix it, because he could cancel it and immediately swing. Deathslinger, he can kinda do that, but he still has a little cooldown before he puts it down. So you'll still be able to see that he's doing that and throw the pallet down or keep running and get another loop on him. Loops are really, really good, and you'll waste an entire killer's time. But him, no, you can just immediately hit them. And they tried to fix that, except it took Atsdarva like 4 seconds to learn how to do it still by just hitting it immediately, which isn't really that big a deal. Also, his actual ability is like, so he has 2 abilities. He has the one I said before where he go oof with sword, and he has something called Trails of Torment, where he puts them on the ground, and then any survivor that doesn't crouch through them or walk through them gets tormented, and if they're on the ground, you can send them to a cage, or if they're on Death Hook, you can take big sword and slash them in half, and they die immediately, like actually die, not just downed. And spooky. And he like I just don't like Pyramid Head. I don't like anything about him. He's really annoying. And a lot of the new killers, like Pyramid Head, busted, and they fixed his perks. His perks are decent now. Blight, his perks are pretty good. Deathslinger, perks are bad. Killer's boring to play against, and I'm assuming for most people to play as. Oni, I don't know. I can't say anything bad because Devin will smite me. Demogorgon, he was the last killer I was actually excited for. Like, every other killer I'd see them and I'd be like, oh, cool, new killer coming out. Oh, I'm gonna go back to playing Legion real quick. With Demogorgon, I was actually gonna go on. I think the only person I actually played the PTB as was Deathslinger, actually. Yeah, I played the PTB as. No, I played the PTB as Blight. Um, But Demogorgon, I was actually like, I was going to, but I realized it'd take forever, and I was just gonna play Legion. Legion, they're cool, but you see, here's the thing. You see, there's 4 of them. I have all the members. I bought Joey today because they were giving out free iridescent shards, which is breaking their EULA contract. But yeah, they broke their own rules. So like, you know, we got Frank, we got Julie, we got Susie. Where's Susie? What's my mouse doing? Susie, and a better Susie skin actually. And then we got Joey. Joey pretty cool. I like the way he looks. Um, and there's 4 of them. Now you see, this could be incorporated. Say you have 4 slots for the outfits for customization. Like you can, or no, like here you can switch between the different Legion members. You can pick which one to play as, and then you can have their entire ability incorporated somewhere. Like say you can put them around the map and have a lot more map pressure because you can teleport to any one of those Legion members at a time. Or you can put them in lockers or around corners as traps, and they can lunge out and hit. But no, no, they're cosmetic. This is literally the cosmetic killer. They can release tons of cosmetics for this killer, and I get very happy when they do, because then I can buy more stuff. But they release tons of cosmetics for this killer, but his ability is kind of boring, except it's great. I love his ability. I want him to keep his ability, but I want them to have something else, like, that incorporates all the Legion members. So that way, see, I can see all these cosmetics. Like, look at this. If I could have Frank looking like this, with freaking Susie walking around like this, Julie in her denim jacket and playing as Joey, or vice versa, playing as one of the other ones and having Joey look like this. That'd be great, but I can't because the devs are retarded and they don't realize. See, like, so say it first. When I first saw Legion, it was because I saw this and I was like, oh, blue hair, hoodie, cool. I want to play this character, and that is why I'm addicted to Legion now. But like, unless you're like like me and you want every single Legion member and you're too indecisive with what you want to wear, you're not going to buy all these outfits. You're going to say, "Oh, this is cool. This is probably the better outfit." So you're saying, "Oh, this is cool. I'm going to buy this." But if they actually let you have all the Legion members at once and you'd see them all in game, that'd be so much cooler, and it'd be a lot more incentive for people to buy stuff, and that way it wouldn't feel useless when I was buying it'd feel less useless when I was buying stuff. Also, Clown, please buff jiggle physics. Buff jiggle physics. They're not. It is jiggly enough. And Spirit's blighted skin looks kind of bad, so I don't. They need to like. This looks. Dude, Clown's blighted skin. Dude, take this off. Take this off. Stupid. Oh, this is cool. Wait, do I have the entire? No, I don't. Clown's. I don't want Spirit on my menu. No, no, go back. Go back. I want Spirit. Clown's blighted skin looks stupid. It looks so stupid. I can't say that word because then people will get mad at me. If I say retarded, people get mad at me. Clown. Clown's blighted skin. Look at why you looking at me? He has no nose. He doesn't even look scary. He just looks like a retard. His blighted skin looks so bad. And the one time people were asking for shirtless Clown for so long because of the jiggle physics. I hate those maggots. And then they gave us this, and it's like kind of, but it's not the same. And then people are asking for shirtless Myers, and instead we got pantsless Myers. I don't like this outfit. I would have preferred a different mask. There is literally no reason to buy the survivors besides their teachables. Like Fang, I got Fang. I bought Lori. They're cool. Adam was gifted to me, and that's a whole nother story. Adam's cool. I like his perk Deliverance. I like Deliverance, but I never get to use it. Felix looks really, he looks really dumb. I don't know. When I first saw him, I was like, this guy does not fit into DBD. Why? His hair looks like detached from him. Like it looks scaled up. What outfits does he have? Oh, that's kinda. I don't like the sideburns, but I don't feel like the outfit would be good without them. Dude, literally nobody plays this character. Nobody. What do our outfits look like? No. This looks kind of cool. Nobody plays the arena, and our teachables are more troll your team or the killer than anything else. My favorite exhaustion perk is probably Jane's head on. Basically, you get in locker, and 3 seconds later, you jump out, and just the killer dies, pretty much. When are they gonna add the gun perk in the game? Oh, Thomas, here you go. I'll just put this in for you real quick. He's not gonna watch anyways. Oh, I can say bad things about Thomas because he's not gonna watch the video. Thomas is like, yeah, dumb and stuff. Um, uh, let's see. What else can I complain about? I can complain about this game for a very long time. The Rift. So, the Rift. Why? Like, I understand. All right. So, like, closing the. So, basically, how it works is it's like the battle pass. So, Tome One had different. Oh, by the way, this means I completed. This was the first. I was really excited about the Rift first time it came out, and then I literally did not complete like all of them each time. And you'll see most of the time it's mainly killer ones. Actually, the only two rifts that I have fully completed, or the only two rift pages that I have fully completed, are this one and the first one. But I'll complain about the Legion cinematic after this. Um, but you see, this is like the battle pass, okay? I mean, it's obvious. I'm waiting to get this, and you get these rift fragments to level up through it. And I understand closing the past one because that's old news now. But why can't I get rift fragments on past homes or past challenges? That's annoying, and it'd make me more likely to go back and do them for from other reasons than blood points and completion. I have sour Skittles. It's bad to eat all those at once. Oh, I'm gonna complain about the Legion cosmetic or Legion cinematic now. All right. So before I do, all right, Legion's lore. All right, basically, I'm not gonna read it because then I'll end up going too in depth. Legion's lore. All right. Guy named Frank. Meet Julie. They go to party. They go to party. And Julie brings Susie her friend, and they meet Joey there. Joey is this cool dude. Now, when they meet up, they start doing bad things. Like you see, they got mischief lists and stuff. Where's my freaking phone out? They got mischief lists. They got stolen sketchbooks, stuff like that. Now, you see, Legion, all right, their backstory basically, what they did is we'll just skip all the other stuff, all the other bad stuff that happened. One day, Joey got fired from his job. I don't know why, but he got fired. And so, one of them, I think it was Frank, suggested that they just go and like rob the place. Maybe it was Julie. It definitely wasn't Susie. Yeah, I think it was Frank. Frank, just whoever. Someone suggested that they go and rob Joey's old workplace. And when they do, there was a janitor. He was sweeping along. He was doing his janitor things. And while they were robbing the place, Julie got grabbed by the janitor. And Frank, he went simp mode. He was like a Pokemon tier 3 sub. He rushed the guy down, he stabbed him in the side, and he forced Julie to. I gotta go check this real quick. Who stabbed him and in what order? Um. Oh, okay. So wait. Yeah. See, hearing her stifle cry, dark impulse took over Frank. He rushed to her aid. He was like a tier 3 sub, and you'll see in the video why I don't like this. So he stabbed him in the back. Now, yeah. So here's what happened. Um, yeah, look at this. Joey clenched his jaw, grabbed the knife, and stabbed the bleeding man in the rib. They stabbed him in the ribs. Susie, why did they even took her? She doesn't want to kill. She liked doing bad things, but she doesn't want to kill. Now Frank forced her to, and then wait, no, no. So first, Julie took the blade, and she stabbed him. But then Susie, and then they like wait, where does it say? Yeah, so Frank grabbed her hands and he forced her to, and he forced Susie to kill her. So it was pretty much Frank that did it. So Frank, they all stabbed him. Susie didn't really want to do it, so all of them but Susie. Susie's a little sissy, and I don't know why she was taken by the entity. The entity shouldn't have taken her. I wouldn't have bought so many cosmetics. All right, now you see, that's basically it. And then they went to bury the man in another place, and something happened. Frank went into the woods, and then Julie, Susie, and Joey all followed after. The entity took Frank because they saw potential. He's like a lesser clown, kind of. Clown is very evil, by the way. He's like a lesser clown. He's becoming very, very evil. He's like the main violent one of the group. And then Julie, Joey, they're like they're just they're following him. They're bad kids, but they're not like as violent as he is. And then Susie, why'd they even take Susie? I don't understand it. It's so dumb. Um. So yeah, freaking. And then they all got taken by the entity because, yeah. Now, if you go
Don't
into the
play with
shut up, It was this one. Soldiers to me. Look at this. I'm gonna explain everything that goes wrong here. So first thing wrong. This Joey cosmetic right here. He's the second guy. I don't know if you can see my cursor. We don't have that in game, and I don't like that. Now you can see the janitor. He's sweeping along. They're robbing the place. We got this cosmetic. It's a pretty cool Julie cosmetic. He grabs Julie, and like normal. Wait, do it. Yeah, I want that Joey control. He grabs Julie. And then Frank, he casually strolls up to the dude and stabs him. He doesn't rush at him. And then look at this. Look at this. Susie's in the background. Joey's in the background. They didn't really do anything. Now he hands the knife to Julie, and Julie's like, yeah. And then she grabs the knife and stabs him in the throat. Where in the lore does it say she did that? It doesn't. She stabbed him in the chest. Julie stabbed him in the, or Susie stabbed him in the throat. So why is Julie the one that kills them? It's dumb. This part's dumb. It doesn't matter after that. Why? Why? Just why? I also hate this. I hate being in ranks that are above green because anything above green and you're likely to get people who are like, no, below green. It's weird. Anything below green and you're pretty much gonna get every other game is a death squad. A death squad is a survivor, is a four-man swift on comms. This game was not intentionally built for voice communication, by the way. So that's why it's so unbalanced like it is today. And I don't think they should like find a way to stop it because they really can't. But I don't think they should because then the game would die. But they gotta balance. They gotta balance the game. Um, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, ranks. I hate being in high ranks and I can't stop myself from getting there. Partially because I'm I am me. I'm good at Legion and that is what I do. I be good at Legion and get high rank. But also because ranking doesn't really mean anything. Ranking is like almost purely time based. Pepsi. 1 second. Yeah, so ranking is purely time-based. Also, these Legion add-ons, I'm very happy with what they've done to Legion's add-ons, kind of. So, I don't know the original Legion add-ons because I had played the game before Legion came out, but I didn't play it much while he came out or anything like that. And then I around like I think it was like Plague time or something like that when I started playing DBD. These add-ons, the Legion pen, used to require you to double hit survivors. Now with your power. Now old Legion, what he could do, all right, is he could run Frank's mixtape and stab one study. Frank's mixtape, when you stab a survivor who has a deep wound timer, which is the it's I'm not gonna go into that. A deep wound timer. It'll decrease that deep wound timer. When that deep wound timer goes all the way down, they get downed. They go on the floor. Stab wound study makes it easier because it decreases the how long the timer is. So say I don't know the actual numbers, but say this is like a 20-second timer. This might reduce it to a 15-second timer. The numbers are actually not that big, but this decreases it. Now, here's the problem. This these used to be OP together, and I'm glad they fixed that because you used to be able to. There was the problem with Old Legion. His ability wasn't good, but he was very annoying and very broken to play against. But by broken, I mean like so that with those two add-ons, he was unstoppable unless he was terrible like Drongs. Um, you weren't going to lose. You weren't going to win against the Legion like that. Now, if you even dare run those together, you are actually trolling, and you need to be banned. I run them together. I literally throw the game to get one down with those just because I'm bored. And the one time I did, I got a glitch where the Meg, like, I have no clue what happened. She was like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Now, these add-ons right here are objectively Legion's best add-ons. I probably went over this already. Legion's Feral Frenzy timer isn't long enough, and he can't go for long enough. I'd say, if not this to be his base time, green. I think green, with green, should be his base time, and then these two added together would just make it even longer. Because the time he has right now is very, very short, and what good survivors will do when they know there's a Legion is let's spread out, because then his power is much less useful because he might not be able to see you with his killer instinct. Killer instinct is like a little viney, webby thing that appears on your screen if a survivor is where the survivor is basically. Um, it like appears there. But it might not even detect that if you're out of his terror radius or out of whatever the thing is. I think it's his terror radius, right? Yeah, all survivors within the terror radius who don't have a deep wound timer are uh detected with killer instinct. Also, Ghostface, off topic, but Ghostface has this too. It is not long enough. Basically, somebody who breaks you out of your stock, it gets put on them for literally like a millisecond. It's so stupid. It's not long enough. I mean, I understand it because, you're stalking him, he's stalking you. But like these together, but back to the Legion pen. See, these add-ons were very broken together. This add-on is really good. These two are his best add-ons together. Eerie Button and Stolen Sketchbook. They're still not amazing because I'd say these two are probably better together. I don't know. I'd say these two are best if you're just gonna go ahead and use this power a lot, but these two. This is probably his best, like, I guess, kind of OP combination. But these add-ons, what they used to do. All right, so if you double hit a survivor. Oh, back to this. I'm literally like circling around a lot. This these together. It used to be you could hit a survivor, hit them again, get your power a little bit back up, and then hit them again. Now you have to wait for your power to be fully regenerated, and since when you hit a survivor who has deep wound already, your power ends immediately. Or if you miss a hit, which really should be changed, it ends immediately. It should only be like decreased by 25, 10, 15, something like that, instead of immediately ending it. Because there are a lot of situations where it's too hard to not hit it. Like if you're running, barrels are OP. Um, but these used to require you to hit a survivor and then hit them again, basically ending and wasting your power to get the effect. So like this broken status effect, mangled, and this is blindness. These are the other button add-ons, by the way. This is I don't know why this isn't called iridescent pin. So deface, like, it used to require you'd have to double hit them, but now it doesn't. Now I really like the change. If a survivor, basically after you hit the original survivor, any survivor you hit after that, basically any highlighted by Killer Instinct, will have that effect apply to them. And this one is probably the best one. It's still not amazing, but it applies broken. What broken is they can't be healed and they're constantly injured. Broken means they're constantly injured. Exposed means they're not injured, but they can be downed immediately. Blighted Serum gives you Blighted Rush, which is Blight's power. Freddy is, I don't care what you say, Freddy is not fun to go against. He's not fun. Not at all fun. Neither is Deathslinger. Neither is Pyramid Head. Violet, shut up. What else is there to complain about? Doctor, I don't like Doctor. He's very, very not fun to play as and very, very unfun to play against. His power is called, he has a Static Blast and, wait, what is it called? I don't know what that is. Um, what's it called? Oh, okay, so shock therapy and static blast. So basically, old doctor used to work like this. You had two things: treatment mode and attack dog mode. It's not actually called that. I forgot what it's called. Oh, it's called punishment mode, I believe. You basically punishment mode, you'd hit a survivor, injure them like normal. Treatment mode, you could shock the survivors, and they'd get madness up. I still really don't know what madness does. It doesn't do much, to be honest. The only but Old Doctor also static blast. He used to have like a static field where if you were in that field, you would increasingly gain madness, and if your madness goes up, you scream. Which means the Doctor, if you're in his terror radius, is going to know where you are. It sounds really unfun to go against, right? Basically, if you like hiding, you couldn't hide against this killer unless you were in a locker, which you're not a doy. You're not gonna hide in the locker. Um, but now he has static blast, which is the same thing, but instead it immediately increases their madness. I think up once, but I'm not positive about that. Just enough to get them to madness one at least. Causes them to scream, and it's a lot more fair, but it's still not very fun to go against. Especially since shock therapy decreases the thing, and I don't want them to change it because Doctor would be completely He's not a very amazing killer, but he'd be very, very bad if they removed the ability to stop people from vaulting and dropping pallets and vaulting them in general. Wraith, nothing to complain about. Trapper, really annoying to play as. Good survivors, gonna destroy you. Hillbilly, nothing really to complain about. Nurse, seems a lot faster in video, but I don't really like playing her. Huntress, nothing to really complain about. Michael, no. Hag, no. Doctor, I already did. Cannibal, very, very easy. Pig, her ability is completely RNG dependent. So her ability basically are called reverse bear traps, or as the community calls them, RBTs. You put them on, if you've seen Saw, you know what they are. You put them on their head, and if the timer runs out, it goes snap on their head. It's basically snaps their head and mouth apart. Um, Now, it's completely RNG based because you have to go to around these boxes to find the key, and you could either get it immediately or you could get it at the end. And with the right add-ons, the end isn't possible. You will die. And if they get it immediately, your power is gone. It didn't really waste much time, which is the same problem with Legion's add-on, is at the end of the day, it doesn't waste that much time. Clown, he is very underpowered, but I think he's getting buffed next, actually. That'll be cool. Spirit, nothing really to complain about with her. Um, Plague, I've already complained enough about Legion. I could probably complain more. It wouldn't be too hard. Oh, Legion got the perk Iron Maiden, which means survivors, you can open lockers faster, and survivors who jump out of lockers are exposed and scream. Only useful on 2 people. Huntress, because Huntress gets hatchets and those require lockers, which means she gets hatched instantly, pretty much. And Doctor, because people like to hide in lockers against his power. And if they jump out of those lockers, guess who's getting the stick? Um, Plague, nothing to really complain about. She's not a bad killer. She's not a great killer. Ghostface, very, very hard in high ranks. He's not a very good killer to play because in high ranks, people will know to look around for his ability. And Oni, nothing to really complain about. Deathslinger. Deathslinger's ability is really annoying because if you're out a window and he hits you, you're going to get hit or down. It's very, very difficult to dodge his ability unless you're like, I don't like prediction games, and that's like, it's a lot of prediction game with that. Pyramid Head, I've already complained about him. Blight, I've already complained about them. I don't have these. I've complained about him anyways. I don't have these two. Demogorgon's really boring to play as. Blight, I don't like how fast he turns when he swings. I've probably complained about that a million times. I'm gonna go look at the skins in the shop for just one last like complaining session to do. What to complain about? Okay, so there's a spot on his blighted skin that I really don't like. Right here, where you can see the hook in his side. I really don't like that. I don't know why. It just like freaks me out. His blighted skin is probably one of the cooler or more less gross but a lot cooler ones. It looks a lot more like he has nails in him than hooks now. Trapper, I don't really get his lore. Wraith, even less, but Trapper, I don't get whether like I don't get why he killed his father, what he did, why did he start, something like that. Let's see who didn't point out. Wraith has some really cool outfits. Billy has some really cool outfits. Nurse, she has this one, this right here. This outfit is really, really cool. I like this. What is that? Blighted skin. Oh, that's kind of cool. I actually like that. Huntress. I don't have her. I have like the body of her blighted skin, as you can see. Like, I have this. I don't have the mask or anything or the weapon. Her blighted skin is a lot less blighty and more just like nightmare feel shape. I really want them to do some whatever work they can to get him a blighted skin. I feel like that'd be really cool. Hag has one, I believe. I don't like this one. This one looks really bad. Well, granted, Hag doesn't really have any good cosmetics. Doctor, his blighted skin is like, it's one of the grosser ones. I don't understand. I think the entity put this on him. I don't understand. He has some cool cosmetics as well. Oh, by the way, Blight. So Blight, this guy right here. Basically the lore by him is he has this thing called Compound. I don't remember his name. I think it's Compound 34, something like that. And he took too much of it and he became like he is. But that's what these killers have. Like he did that on Trapper, the other killers like that, and he experimented on them with it. I think he was trying to find a way to get out of the entity's realm. But basically, once a year, the entity goes through a purge where it will like have these flowers around it that you can collect stuff from. Demogorgon, I really don't understand how the entity got control of this man, this thing. His ability is, I don't know, I'm not even gonna explain it. It's not worth it. Freddy Krueger, he doesn't have any good cosmetics, and his base thing doesn't look good either. I don't know why. I skipped over like an entire row of people. 2 rows of people. So when I saw the Legion Blighted skin, I was so happy with it because they needed one. That's right here. It's really cool. So right there, that's Susie's face. Joey, Frank's behind a mask, and that's Julie. Julie doesn't actually look like that. That's just a blighted. Sour skills, man. Bubba. So here's what I like. Here's what I like. Okay, so here's what I like about the licensed killers. Michael Myers. It's not very hard. They could probably get more cosmetics for this guy. Pig. They have some of the most Pig and Tap. They can get licensed stuff pretty often, just like Demogorgon, Nancy, and Steve can, because their licensing is really cool and they let them do that. Well, they'll of course like ask to see and if they'll make money from it, but like that. Cannibal, I don't really mind that because they usually can get him into another like a port of the game on like Switch, Xbox, mobile very easily. Pig, they have cosmetics for her. I think she's been released in every single one of the things like first. She's always come with the games because their licensing can be cool. Ghostface, they okay, so what they did for him is instead of actually getting the rights to like the original actors and stuff, he is his own character just with the Ghostface look. And they actually managed to get the licensing to the classic Ghostface look. This had a really funny bug where these little things on his arms would block like a huge proportion of the screen. Oh, he got a whitened skin. It's really sick. He's like melted face. I also really like this. I really want this, but in either gold or like an iridescent color. I think this that'd look really cool. I also really like the train coat. The trench coat. What else to do? I like. I think it's really fitting for Michael Myers to have one like robe outfit and three different weapons. I don't. I don't really like the pipe. I like the screwdriver. I always like the thinner weapons. Karambits are so cool, and I love it because Legion has one, and I like bought one of them. Um. Oh, they were also able to get a lot of It's really weird that they managed to get another like video game or like kind of yeah video game character in their game. He also has some really cool outfits. I think this is the one. Is that wait? Which one is the one I don't like? No, it's this one. I don't like how his like back is like kind of torn up with the chains. It looks really like gross. It's so cool. Oh, and this is when they first introduced sets. Sets are like, you know what? So Cheryl has different outfits that make her different people. So like this cop girl that looks really dumb. I've never seen a person run this ever. Most people run this. I've seen maybe one or two. I've only seen like one or two people run this. I think I've seen people run these before. Yeah, I think those two the most. Bill got a cosmetic, didn't he? Oh, did Bill not get a sweater? Oh, I think it was free. I think they gave the sweater away for free. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool if they got a Left 4 Dead like zombie, because they don't really have a zombie like character in the. I guess Plague. Plague isn't really a zombie. I'd be really cool if they got like a zombie character in the game. Like I really think the Hunter might be a good fit. Was it just a free cosmetic? Ah, yes, it was just a free cosmetic. And they changed Bill's face. They didn't change this though, which I don't like. You can see old Bill's face, now Bill's face. What else is there to complain about? Is there anything else to complain about before I like stop? Oh, I think most Fang cosmetics are really bad. Fang is a character I play. The majority of her cosmetics are really bad, like these. These are just base like stuff. I really don't like the outfits where her hair is tied up. It looks really weird. And then like these are like terrible. This is probably the best of her outfits. Or the bunny one. This is the one that Devin runs, by the way. Devin runs this one because he's cringe. Because he's cringe. That's right. Alright, I think that's all I have to complain about for now.